Warriors? You got D-Lin here on another episode of Repeat Requester. This song I know has been requested by a lot of you out there. I just try to get the person who originally asked for it, and for the purpose of Repeat Requester, if you are a first timer, then I use Repeat Requester to get you again. So I'm going with Susan Horn, who had asked me to react to a slew of Peter Hollens songs, but the one that I wanted to get to was Amazing Grace, which features Home Free. This heavenly collaboration appears on Peter's 2016 album, A Hollens Family Christmas. The words to Amazing Grace was written by an English poet named John Newton, who based them on his own personal experiences. A moment of John praying for safety while caught on a boat in a storm led John to study Christian theology and in turn becoming ordained in the Church of England in 1764. Newton co-wrote Amazing Grace with another poet, William Cowper, in 1773. The hymn became a popular song used by Baptist and Methodist preachers in the United States, especially in the South. In 1835, American composer William Walker set it to the tune that is most frequently sung today. I have heard so much about this, and now I can't wait to hear it, finally. I'm going to react to Peter Hollens featuring Home Free sing a gospel standard, Amazing Grace.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fear relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Twas grace that led me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. The Lord has promised good to me, His word my hope secures. Oh, He will my shield and portion be, as long as life endures. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun.
beautiful rendition of this song. And actually, I can't imagine it to have gone any other way. You know, Home Free and Peter Hollens both did an amazing, beautiful job, like vocally. They like transcended anything that I could have ever imagined this sounding like. So I'll start from the scenery. It's so cool that they started singing in the church and then they ended up outside among the leaves and the grass and the greenery. Part of me wonders if maybe they did that to sort of correspond with the lyrics, which I'm unfamiliar with. Well, okay, it seems like more lyrics were added to this version, unless we just got to the third verse in church. What I'm trying to say is I feel like there's extra verses and I'm not familiar with them, so I'm not sure if they do indeed correspond with them being doors and outdoors. And then, of course, the singing. Peter Hollens sounded very beautiful. I enjoyed listening to Chance in a different register than what I'm used to hearing him. He sounded a bit higher, which I don't believe I've ever heard him sound high in anything that I've listened to of his so far, which I'm sure I have a whole lot more to get to, and I'll probably hear this again. But for me, this was the first time I ever heard him up that high, so he kind of threw me, but it was really pleasant. Then there's Tim, who always gets me when he goes up and down. He starts out low and then he goes up high. I forget he can do that sometimes. And the harmony that he had with Peter took me back to Misty Mountains. I had a flashback. Rob sounding wonderful. I just think he's such a great singer, and he just makes me feel so relaxed. I think that's what I'm looking for. He just gives me a relaxed feeling every time I hear him sing. And he just has his own signature on songs whenever he comes in, where I'd be able to know if I wasn't watching a video, I'd be like, that's Rob. I mean, I could pinpoint everybody now. Probably not Peter, but I'm pretty sure I could pinpoint everybody, unless Chance decides to do that again. But like, more than likely I can pinpoint Rob like that. I got nervous for a second because I didn't see Adam Chance right away. Maybe I'm just blind, I don't know. But at first, my eyes, I was just like, wait a minute, why isn't he here? Because, you know, usually you hear him in the background beatboxing, and I had forgot that in songs like this, he actually sings. And then when I saw him, I don't know if you noticed it, but I was just like, oh, okay, there he is. There he is. And of course, Austin sounding gorgeous as usual. I can detect his Georgia twang a mile away. I just love how he sings in general, and he did this song super good. Like, they all sounded amazing. They took this to another level, all of them. It's the best version I've probably ever heard. So I do want to thank you, Susan Horn, for suggesting that I react to this, and of course everyone else that suggested I listen to this as well. Thank you too. Well, that's my reaction, guys, and I hope that you did enjoy it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping in, and I really hope that you find something on here to keep you here. I'm so happy that you all were here to hang out with me in this repeat requester, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!